Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, and today we are going to talk about the brand new event on Pokemon that seemingly nobody knew anything about. It is the Blaze New Trials event, which is a Pokemon GO debut of Zygarde, which is absolutely incredible. We've never had Zygarde in the game before, and this is the first time we are going to get Zygarde, and more specifically, we are going to be able to catch the dog version of Zygarde, which I think is only the 10% version of Zygarde, if you know it as a percentage. I think it's a 10% version, and we will get that in the game as an encounter from a special research. Now, this special research came into the game last night at around about 10 a.m. for people in Europe, but for people elsewhere, it might have been later or whatever, but everybody got it at roughly the same amount of time. So it was 10 p.m. GMT time on the 20th of July that it landed. So this special research is called From A to Zygarde. Now there's 6 different stages, of which only the first 3 stages are known what they are, and it's the 3rd stage, it's the end of the 3rd stage that you actually get Zygarde as an encounter. So whether there's another encounter with a different form of Zygarde later on into the quest, we don't know yet. So that's something to look forward to. So it's all about, this event seemingly is all about the Pokemon GO routes that has been released to the game. Now, if you haven't already seen it in your Me page, it's been there for about a week or so now. When you scroll down, you'll see a route badge, and it says that you haven't earned any route badges yet, or you might have done by now. And then it also has created routes. So these are things that you have to submit. You have to plan a route. So let's go on to list and let's go create new route. So you can plan a route, let's say around your village, your town, your local park, wherever you want to be. You can plan a route, and you can plan a starting point, and you can go down and you can plan an end point. So now we have a starting point, from this case at the 4 Basket Men, and an end point at the War Memorial. So once you confirm and proceed that, it wants you to go and navigate that start point. So it wants you to go to that first Pokestop or gym, and then it will ask you to start recording. And what that will do is that will record your route. So how you get to that next Pokestop, the end point, doesn't have to be in a straight line. You can go in a massive loop around the place and then end up across there. And that will be the route that you set, the route that you create. So everybody who wants to then participate in your route, because this will be able to be viewed by everybody, will also have to do that same route. So you'll have to stay on the same line and end up at the end point, the same direction, the same way that you've done when you set it. So it is a really good feature, especially if you've got like a local park or a local, a hidden attraction, a hidden place that is a really nice place to go walking. Like, you could bring attention to it with other trainers. One thing I will suggest is don't try and plan any routes from your Pokestop or coming to your house or anything like that, because you don't want anybody, you don't want loads of trainers just appearing randomly outside your house and all that stuff. So make sure you do it safely, make sure you do it in the correct way, make sure to plan routes. Probably you're better off planning them in public spaces, not in the middle of side streets or anything like that. Make sure it's a safe place for everybody to go walking around. That is definitely the best thing to do. But what else is also happening on this Blaze New Trials event? Well, it started on the 21st of July at 10 a.m. So today, this morning, and we've got some new spawns appearing in the wild. We have increased spawns of Growlithe, we have increased spawns of Ponyta, Doduo, Lillipup, Blitzel, and Yungoos. Now, Yungoos is quite an interesting one because we have actually got an increased chance of getting that shiny as well during the event. So if you're after the Yungoos shiny, or you're after it for the completion of the shiny family, it's a really good chance to get that shiny. So make sure to go out and check all your Yungooses. But also, going back to the routes, it is quite important that you do submit routes in your area, or at least you find some that other people have submitted, because you will have to complete routes. There is one stage of the Zygarde quest which is all about completing routes. So I think it's on stage 3 or stage 4. You have to actually complete 3 routes, and you also have to catch 20 Pokemon while on a route. So there's some things that you need to keep an eye out for. So even if you've not onto that stage yet, if you go past somewhere and you can see there's a route there on the game, then just bear that in mind, save it, store it in your memory, and you can always head back to there and carry out that route when you get onto that stage of a quest. So that's a handy thing to know. So let me know in the comments below, what are you looking forward to on this event? Is it the Zygarde, the 10% form Zygarde, the dog form Zygarde? Do you reckon we'll get another different form of Zygarde later into the research? Let's find out. Thanks very much for watching. Subscribe, like the video, and I will catch you on the next one.